Can stress affect your finances? Financial anxiety can take many forms and is an emotional response we can feel to any major financial decision, our current financial situation, and the role money plays in our lives. Let me tell you some steps to identify and improve. 1. Admit that you have financial worries and see how they manifest in you. Understanding triggers and identifying anxiety by observing your physical reactions to money can help reduce anxiety, like any other complex emotion. Another important thing to remember is that anyone can experience financial worries. It's not about a certain bank balance or a certain income. We can respond by reducing these stressful thoughts, feelings, and behaviors and provide you with support and education so you can develop a healthier relationship with money. 2. Don't try to be perfect with money. One of the main behaviors associated with financial anxiety is perfectionism. Telling yourself you're terrible with money every time you make a mistake can exacerbate financial worries. For example, if we screw up the budget, we tend to say, "Oh, I'm just not good at budgeting." Instead of saying, "Maybe I'm a little ambitious and think I can spend less on eating out, maybe next month I can spend less." The first step is to understand that no one is perfect when it comes to money. Stop and realize that this can happen to anyone. It happened to me too. So figure out what you're doing. This can be achieved by setting a more realistic budget. The good news is that if you make a mistake with money, there is almost always a way to fix it. There are few economic scenarios that do not have solutions. You can always do something. You just need to explore what your options are. 3. Plan ahead. What happens if you lose your job? Knowing you have a plan for a financial emergency will give you peace of mind. Another thing you can do is plan your budget in advance before spending money. If you know you're going out to eat with friends, plan your budget ahead of time instead of deciding on the spot, which can be stressful. When you are very excited, your decision-making process slows down. You don't really see all the options available, so you end up making the wrong decision. Make smarter purchases and consider where to invest your money. What is a long-term game? Ask yourself, will it make my money grow? Will you make my money work for me? Asking yourself a question is a very useful tool to make sure you are spending your money wisely. Find the right resources to help you deal with your financial problems. Use a variety of tools and choose the one that best suits you and your learning style. Like other types of anxiety, financial anxiety is real and more common than you think. Facing money, having honest conversations with friends or partners, and asking for support are ways to remember that you are not alone and get the support you need. Building a good relationship with money is something you do regularly. It's about understanding the money stories you've learned from others and working to create your own. Take small steps each week or month to create better financial habits. 4. Understand your financial situation. Another way financial anxiety manifests is not knowing where to start and simply feeling overwhelmed with your money and not being able to handle it. But being honest about your financial situation can really help alleviate some of your worries. Check your credit card account once or twice a week to make sure you know what the charges are. Doing so will remind you of recurring charges, such as a subscription service that you can no longer use but is still billed each month. 5. Focus on short-term stability. Makes sense, right? To build a 10-story building, you must first lay the foundation. For long-term stability, a 6-month emergency fund, retirement savings, making a big purchase, start with a short-term approach. Some causes of financial instability include cash flow problems, difficulty saving, and lack of credit. First, focus on the most pressing challenges you currently face or the issues that will benefit your financial situation the most. If it's a cash flow issue, see if you can. 6. Start small and increase your savings over time. I recommend making small changes and then working your way up. For example, start by saving 1% of your income and then increase the amount by 1% each month. By the end of the year, you will be saving 12% of your income or more. The idea of starting small is that you're saving, but not feeling it, so you can do it at your own pace. It's kind of like lifting weights. You don't have to go straight to 100 pounds, but you should do it at a pace you feel comfortable with. No matter what our circumstances are, we can make moves within to help us manage our money better. By starting small, becoming aware of our current situation, and focusing on what will help us the most, we can stress much less about our finances. 7. Create awareness. Taking a hard look at our money isn't fun, easy, or something many of us are comfortable with. Knowing your financial situation can be very scary at first. Only if you are aware and know your financial situation can you make a plan to move forward. To get started, look at the numbers in your bank account and savings or use a spending tracker app to see exactly what you've been spending on. Next, find out how much you really have to spend and create a plan from there. Dream and act. Now it's your turn. Which of these steps are you going to start with? Let me know in the comments below. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little motivation. Together, we can turn dreams into reality. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep acting. Subscribe for weekly motivation.